Thanks again for joining us. A young woman who was shot in Robbinsdale Park has died from her injuries. The Hennepin County Medical Examiner says 19-year-old Amari Elawanle of North St. Paul was shot in the head on May 4th. The shooting occurred in Sanborn Park. The woman was hospitalized and died on Monday. A second victim in that incident was shot and hospitalized with serious injuries. No arrests have been made in the case. Detectives are seeking the public's help by asking for exterior security footage from surrounding homes. You may have seen local cops up on rooftops today, but don't worry, it was all for a good cause to benefit Special Olympics Minnesota.
These athletes, they're very charismatic. But we have people that have come through that just come here for this. So I've asked people, hey, would you like to donate? And they're like, that's why we're here. And then we say, oh, come on in.
Friday morning, members of the Hennepin County Sheriff's Office braved the elements and stood on the rooftop of the Maple Grove Dunkin'. It's part of the annual Cop on the Rooftop event. A $10 donation to Special Olympics Minnesota gets people a free donut and coffee. This is Sergeant Joel Svenby's 5th year participating, and for him, this event has special significance.
Yeah, I have kids with special needs, and it's just really important to me. Special Olympics is amazing. The athletes, they're just so positive. They're so happy. They just love it, and they love seeing us.
Since the event started 9 years ago, they've raised $168,000 for Special Olympics Minnesota. A Plymouth man has a knack for capturing nature, and his passion is inspiring people across the region. Today, reporter Emily Haugen introduces us to Quinn Schaumburg, who shares the beauty of the world without saying a word.
Plants don't need words to communicate. Their colors speak for themselves. That makes Pleasant View Gardens worker Quinn Schaumburg good company. He's quiet, too. His boss, Cassie, can attest.
He's a very good worker, very focused, very detail-oriented. It's good to put him on a task that requires a lot of attention because he will give it his all and do it very well.
25-year-old Quinn certainly blooms where he's planted. And with its plants and cats, the greenhouse is a happy place.
He's a very cheerful guy, always with a thumbs up.
Quinn is nonverbal, so he communicates through the thumbs up and the garden.
They recognize his strengths and his abilities, and they are making full use of those.
His mom, Carol, knows those strengths well.
Yep, I have known him his whole life. Quinn is amazing. He has always been a nature lover ever since he was a little boy.
Quinn, what about you?
Quinn's love of nature started with pumpkins. He carved jack-o'-lanterns, strictly ones with a smile.
He communicates more with his smile than most people can communicate through words.
And these cards, all photos taken by Quinn, another way he communicates. And all of those are for sale for his successful business, fittingly named Pumpquins.
Who does the photography? You? Wow, you've got quite the...
That's his favorite flower.
Being nonverbal, he communicates through photography and other imagery. So this was just kind of that next step for him.
Quinn sells plants when he grows them, but year-round he sells his photos on Etsy and at markets throughout the year.
Thank you so much for your purchase.
Yeah, thank you.
At each one, Quinn is assisted by his friends Matthew,
his second dog,
and Maggie.
In the summer.
They're longtime friends who fill the silence for him.
Do you feel like you kind of know what he wants to say?
Yep.
Yep.
At markets, they're Quinn's business partners. They say this job fits Quinn perfectly.
Yeah, it just makes him like happy or something. So, yeah, so. Yeah, it's very nice.
Happy?
Yeah.
Yeah. And each one has their own strength, and they rely on each other all the time.
Quinn's grateful for the help by his side as they catch up and stick photographs to cards.
Taking my time.
The job is quiet for Quinn, but the photos speak volumes all on their own.
Mm-hmm.
And it all started in the garden.
It just makes me think of life in a whole different way, too. Some that, it's like pumpkins are happy to grow up to be jack-o'-lanterns. Yeah.
In Plymouth, Emily Haugen, CCX News.
Quinn will start planting pumpkins soon. Pumpkin season is his favorite time of year. In the meantime, Quinn will be at the Plymouth Farmers Market, and his cards are for sale at the Arboretum and on Etsy. We'll post where you can find him at ccxmedia.org. A volunteer at a local nonprofit is helping to raise the next generation of some special helpers. As Kevin Miller reports, he's still surprised by these furry friends.
Come here, let's do this together. Take the nerves out of me.
Meet Willow.
At the beginning of our program, about 14 weeks old.
She's one of many dogs in training at Can Do Canines.
We actually serve clients that have autism, diabetes, hearing, mobility.
Get the phone.
And we actually have some dogs that are placed out in facilities too. Right, girl?
The guy with her?
He's a dedicated volunteer. He is. He does a lot more than just walking the dogs once a week.
She's going to get trained and raised here.
Is Kevin Graff.
Part of my motto is, what you give, you will receive.
One way he helps is by providing a temporary home for assistance dogs.
We've had about 50 dogs now in total in the last 6 years. Sometimes it's as short as 2 days. The longest we've ever had one has actually been about 6 weeks.
Ready? Get it.
Even now, they're able to surprise him.
You missed it. Good girl.
The things that they can do,
Yes.
the commands with the sits, the stays, the get your leash, closing doors,
Yes, good girl.
opening the refrigerator. I mean, these dogs are amazing.
It's easier to build a bond than to let them go.
You're somewhat sad to see them go because you really do enjoy them, but you know that they're for a much greater cause.
And the cause is what matters.
That's really what this is all about, is really helping all clients.
In New Hope, Kevin Miller, CCX News.
If you're curious about becoming a dog host, you can visit Can Do Canines during their open house this Saturday. We'll have more information at ccxmedia.org.
Champlin Park and Maple Grove are battling for the top spot of the Northwest Suburban Conference girls lacrosse standings. The Rebels hosted another good NWSC team Thursday night.
Champlin Park looking for its 10th win of the season as they host 7-2 Elk River Zimmerman. First quarter, Alyssa McCozak passes to a cutting Elena Rail, who shoots and scores, but the Rebels ahead 2-1. The Elks tie it late in the first. Kyla Holte passes to Cora McCline, who gets a shot away in traffic to score. It's 2-2 after one. Champlin Park goes ahead for good in the second quarter. Reese Hagenbart steals the clearing attempt by the Elks goalie and buries the shot into the net. A hat trick in each half for the junior. It's 4-2 Rebels at halftime. Third quarter, Miley Jurassic with a nice run to the net goes solo here to net her 20th goal of the season. The junior with 2 goals and 2 assists in the game, all coming in the third quarter. Jurassic with an assist here on Reese Hagenbart's 4th goal of the game. That comes with just 7 seconds left in the third. Champlin Park up 9-3. The Rebels add 3 more goals in the fourth quarter, including this one for Carissa Gunderson late to cap the scoring. Champlin Park wins 12-3. They are now 10-1 on the season.
Thursday's rain and wind moved some section tennis matches indoors and out of the elements, including one of the semifinals in the Section 5AA team tournament. Jay Wilcox has more.
Rogers Tennis Center, the site, as Maple Grove and Orono meet in the Section 5AA boys tennis semifinals. Maple Grove in black, Oliver Walseth serves to Anthony Perrell at number 1 singles. Walseth comes in for the volley, but Perrell whips the backhand winner on his way to a 6-2, 6-2 win. Number 1 doubles, Griffin Eberly serves and Sam Godin puts the backhand angle volley away as the Maple Grove duo rolls to a 6-1, 6-1 win over Teddy Prisendorf and Billy Foster. Salman Kassam serves for Maple Grove at second singles to Quinn Martini, who goes to one corner with the return and then the other for the point. Martini wins a 3-setter, 6-7, 6-1, 6-1. Orono's Max Scansey in the near court at number 3 singles against Cooper Hensel. Scansey with the backhand volley winner as he rolls to a quick win. Fourth singles, Maple Grove's Grant Swanson in the far court against Luka Jankovic. Swanson takes this point, but Jankovic wins the match as Orono sweeps the singles to win 5-2. They face Wayzata in the final. Jay Wilcox, CCX Sports.
The Heritage Christian Academy baseball team lost to Spectrum last week in a matchup of 2 of the top teams in the MCAA conference. The rematch was Thursday on the Eagles' home turf. Ches Moots has the highlights.
Heritage Christian Academy started this week with 10-plus run wins over Mayer Lutheran and North Lakes. Spectrum also 2-0 heading into their rematch with the Eagles. HCA did some damage early and often. Striker Johnson with runners on the corners, base hit to the outfield. Both base runners round the turn and come home. Johnson puts the Eagles up 3-0. Heritage not done yet. Jaden Olson clean swing, deep fly ball to left. The wind carries it all the way to the fence. Tack on 2 more for HCA. The Eagles scored 7 runs in the opening inning. The Sting needed something in the second. They got it from Jack Sims with 1 swing of the bat. Sims put Spectrum on the board, a solo home run to left. Still in the second, Sting trying to add some more, but Jonah Moulton, one of his 9 strikeouts on the afternoon, 5 innings pitched from the senior. Bottom 2 bases loaded. The bad news is Jay Anderson grounds out to a double play, but the good news is another run comes in to score. Then in the third, the bats stay busy. Griffin Booms delivers a 2 RBI double. Heritage got up by as many as 11 runs. Spectrum cut into it, but the Eagles hold on to get the win. In Maple Grove, Chaz Moots, CCX Sports.
Find more prep sports games and highlights at ccxmedia.org and follow us on social media.